Have a good one for you right now, guys. This was sent to me by one of my subscribers through email. It's from News Wars. Pennsylvania Lieutenant Governor says Americans have no right to claim election was rigged. It's not protected speech, he says. In a video clip posted by The Hill on Friday, which I'll be showing in just a second, Pennsylvania Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman proved himself to be just another anti-free speech Democrat politician, discussing allegations of the state of Pennsylvania's 2020 election process being fraudulent. Fetterman said the ideal is false. Now, this is just for educational purposes, YouTube. That's the only reason I'm even showing this. Educational purposes. Listen to this, guys.
So this idea that saying that Pennsylvania was rigged or that we were trying to steal the election, unquote, that's a lie. And that you do not have the right. That is not protected speech.
Why isn't it protected? He's going to tell you why he thinks it's not protected here in a second. I have to keep stopping this video. If not, they'll give me a copyright strike. Trying to keep videos up, not down. Not getting them shut down. So I'm going to have to stop it one more time in this video.
The second those tweets went up, they should have been deleted. That's not deplatforming someone. It's deleting lies that are yelling fire in a crowded theater when there is none.
First, no, it's censoring people. It's deciding what people can what people can hear. Because you're an adult. If lies are protected speech, hate speech is protected speech. Yelling fire in a crowded theater is protected speech. Contrary to popular belief, you can yell fire in a crowded theater. If the theater is crowded, and I say, "Hey, everybody, I'm going to yell fire," don't move. And I go in there and I scream fire, and nobody moves. There's nothing illegal about that. The call to action is what makes yelling fire in a crowded theater illegal. You're inciting panic, and I don't even agree with that. I don't think that any speech should be. The speech itself isn't what is restricted. It's a weird conversation. It's hard to have. It's hard for people to understand. But no speech at all should be restricted. Especially there shouldn't be a lieutenant governor. Think about that. Lieutenant governor of a state saying that speech is restricted.
And there's a difference. That is not protected speech. He can talk all day about what his favorite football team is or that he's the greatest president in the history of the world. But no one, Republican, Democrat, whatever, has the right to say those kind of incendiary lies.
Now think about what the left said for 4 years. Now, I'm not on the Trump train at all. I don't like Trump any more than I like Biden. But just think about that. They can say whatever they want. The minute you say something they don't like, it's hate speech or it's not protected speech or whatever. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. I'll leave a link in the description for this. It says perhaps Fetterman would like to call the thought police on Housekeeper Nancy Pelosi, who wrote on Twitter in 2017, "Our election was hijacked. There's no question Congress has a duty to protect our democracy and follow the facts." They keep shoving this democracy thing down your throat, and they have been for at least the last 2 decades for you youngsters. But it goes back all the way to Reagan, is what I remember. But Reagan was the first president in my life. Well, the end of Carter, the beginning of Reagan. It's scary, guys. They're not going to stop. They won't stop until they have complete control over us. And it's not just one side either. You have to understand that they're working as a team to control us. They have been. The parties have merged, and the end game is complete control. At some point, it's got to be stopped. I mean, we're watching them oppress us. They're openly oppressing us right in front of our face every day and laughing at us. They're telling us what they're doing to us and laughing at us because they know as a whole we won't stand together and do something. We won't stand together and take a stand and say no. We won't stand together and fight for our rights. We won't stand and fight for our right to be free and to not be oppressed. Hopefully things change soon, guys. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description.